Well, hello, everybody. My name is Mr. Kershaw. I'm the band director at West Effort High School, and we want to welcome you to a little evening conversation here tonight. Unfortunately, we had a rained out rehearsal, and so in lieu of rehearsing, we're bringing together some of our student leaders to just kind of talk about things, kind of just share how things are going with the season so far. So let me bring in my guests. All right. So first, I'll bring in Henry Pabletti, our assistant drum major.
Hey, how are you guys?
All right. And then I'll bring in Katie Moore, one of our woodwind lieutenants.
Hi, guys.
And also joining us today is Eric Meisner, woodwind lieutenant.
Hi, everyone.
So we just thought we'd have a little roundtable discussion to kind of just have a conversation about what's kind of going on with the West Effort Band right now. And, if we can kind of share a little bit what's going on, maybe it inspires some other people to, get involved and be a part of things, because things are pretty good, I would say. So we have a couple planned questions. All right. And first, I just want to go around and have everybody kind of introduce themselves. So hey, Henry, can you lead us in this? And if you can take a second and tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
All right. So hello, everyone. I know this is not the best situation right now since it is raining and we haven't had the opportunity to go rehearse as a full ensemble. But I'm going to take the time to really introduce myself. So my name is Henry, if you didn't know that. I'm a junior. I'm the assistant drum major of this marching band. So I've been in this band. This is my fourth year in this band. I've been in this band since 8th grade, along with the other two people that are joining me, Eric and Katie. So I'm going to tell you all about myself as a high schooler. So I'm, other than marching band and concert band, I'm also the varsity girls tennis manager. I also swim. I'm part of the varsity team as well. I play for the boys tennis team, and currently I'm the secretary of the class of 2022, but elections are going to be held tomorrow. So I'm hoping that the majority will choose me. On the music perspective, I've been playing the clarinet for this is my 7th year now. Yeah, this is my 7th year now. Some honors I've received is I've been in the South Jersey Honors Band for 2 years, one in 7th grade, one in 8th grade. I auditioned as a sophomore in high school, but haven't really practiced much and I haven't been able to get in. So yeah, but that's really much all about me. If you really want to get to know me better, then come talk to me. I'm really an easy guy to talk to. So now I'm gonna turn it to Katie, she's gonna talk about her high school career.
Okay. Hi, guys. I'm Katie, if you don't know me. I am also a junior with Henry and Eric. This is also my 4th year in marching band. I started at the Elcor Zone year, which is my 8th grade year. Playing clarinet since 5th grade, same as Henry, I think. Yes. Other than marching band, I'm a part of the West Effort Girls tennis team. I am their number 1 singles player at the moment.
Yay!
Yay!
Yeah, I'm also in the school musical. I was a madrigal, so Mr. Yurgis, if you're watching, I'm sorry. I couldn't fit it in my schedule. But yeah, I'm also part of the madrigals, concert band as well. I play clarinet and everything. And then I sing, I guess, for Mr. Yurgis. So that's pretty much about me. To Eric, I guess.
Awesome. I think Eric froze.
Hi, everyone. I don't know if I'm on.
Eric, we can hear you, but you're frozen.
Yeah.
So go ahead, introduce yourself. All right, we have a good picture of you.
So, all right, cool. So, hi, everyone. My name's Eric. I'm a junior at West Effort High School. I've been in marching band this is my 4th year, along with Katie and Henry. I started playing saxophone when I was in 5th grade. Outside of marching band, I am also a part of concert band, jazz band, the musical, and madrigals this year. I also play baseball. And then I'm also a part of the South Philadelphia String Band during the Mummers Parade. And something about me is I love to like get better at music. So that's
Hey,
basically who I am. I'm
awesome.
also really fun. Like Henry said, if you want to know me, I'm always around. You can always talk to me. So, hi everyone.
Thanks, Eric. Eric,
And
once you
now to
log out,
Kershaw.
yeah, once you log out and log back in again, like we did earlier, all right, and we'll let the clarinets take it over for a little bit here, all right.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
All right. So let's start the conversation. All right. And so let's start with something that everybody's dealing with right now. How was your virtual school day?
Okay, I guess I'll go first.
Yeah.
So
I'm just going to throw it out there. So whoever wants
Yeah.
to jump in, jumps in. Okay.
yeah. So my normal school routine is I wake up around like 6:15, 6:30 in the morning. Eat breakfast. Go to my classes. My first period is gym class, which kind of sucks because I actually have to work out in the morning. And then I carry on with the rest of my day, watching a computer for like another 6 hours. So that's fun. And then around 2 p.m. So like this week I've been going to some of the girls' tennis practices, and it's been fun practicing with the girls. And I usually also find that time to do my homework, get as much as I can get done before I have to go to marching band. So then I go to marching band from 6 to 9 as usual, and then if I had any more homework, then I would stay up until like usually about 1 or 2 a.m. just trying to
What?
complete it.
There's no
Yeah.
way you're up till 2 a.m. doing virtual.
Oh yeah,
schoolwork.
considering I'm taking 5 AP classes this year, I mean like the workload
Henry.
is crazy. Yeah,
5 AP classes.
yeah.
Well, God bless you, my friend.
I mean, I'm getting through it. I'm like kind of like, I'm probably like one of the most
right.
yeah, I'm probably like one of the most involved students in school history in the West River School high school history. So like,
It sounds like it. Wow.
yeah.
So Katie or Eric, how's your virtual school day going?
Pretty good. I get up around maybe 6:30, 6:45 because I don't have to like get too ready in the morning. So I like to get up and just chill. I honestly relax with my dog, and then I get up and I start my day with chemistry, which is all right. Anyway, so yeah, I just kind of relax. It's nothing too big, and then around after school, it's around like 2 o'clock. Usually, my seventh period teacher lets me out a little early, so I get ready for band and tennis. I go to tennis practice, and then I might play some challenge matches or just have regular practices, and then I stay through from about like 3:30 to around 6 o'clock. Getting ready for band, and then I rock in the band. If I have any other homework, I stay up until maybe 11 at the latest, maybe 12, and then I just knock out all of that, and then I'm out for the night.
Eric, how about you? How's your virtual day going? We're a little laggy. Caught again. Eric, it was so good earlier. We had no issue.
Yeah.
Now we're on live, and we're a little laggy.
Technical difficulties.
Yep. So we'll get back with Eric in a minute. All right. So.
Also, hi Anya. I saw your comment.
Right.
Hi Anya.
Miss you too.
Hey.
There she is.
But this is the only time you can actually limit Eric from talking is with the internet. All right. Well, we'll just keep rolling on. All right. So how about this one? All right. let's talk about social distancing and our guidelines and band. All right. So, how has this affected the band experience? Social distancing and all the checks. Can one of you describe a little bit about what we're doing in all those areas?
Okay, well, like first of all, when COVID-19 happened, like I was like really scared. Like I was scared like that we weren't gonna have a season, like we weren't able to get to see each other again. But like we were very lucky enough to have this opportunity to go back and see each
So
other.
I wake up whenever my parents wake me up because sometimes they have to go to work. I need to wake up.
Oh wait, what?
Eric's still there?
Eric, you good?
We've moved on. Unless that was just his. He was that great.
Yeah.
He must be on Windows Explorer. Yeah. Yeah, it's still laggy there, Eric.
Yeah.
But
we can't hear you.
You're there, but it's very glitchy. And so it's getting better, though. All right. So Henry, continue. All right, a little bit about how we're doing with the guidelines.
All right, so like, well, we were very lucky enough to go back to seeing each other, but like just like with social distancing and like hand sanitizing guidelines, washing your hands, taking your temperatures, but like it's kind of like difficult because like we can't touch each other, like we can't touch each other's instruments, we can't like high five each other or like fist bump or anything like that. So like it's really hard because like you just have like that urge to like hug each other like when you accomplish like something really special, like playing, like having a full run like for the first time, and getting to practice with the ensemble. Like it's normally like something that we all celebrate together, and it's kind of like really upsetting that we aren't to like hug each other or like fist bump or like get to interact with other sections. But despite all that, we're making it work, and we're keeping it safe. So don't worry, we're really adapting to this situation, and I really have high hopes that this marching band will be one of the most unique bands out there.
I think unique for sure, right? Everything we've done this summer, for those who don't know out there, we started with number one, we started 3 months later than we normally would have. Normally, we would have started rehearsals way back in the beginning of May. And so May, June, and half of July were all wiped out. And then when we did get the green light to start rehearsals, we were only allowed to be at 50% of the time. So we had a 90-minute rehearsal as opposed to a 3-hour rehearsal. So we had 2 weeks like that, and then we had 2 weeks that we were 120 minutes, and then we slowly increased the time. So right now we're able to have full rehearsals. So we made some choices based on that. The biggest concerns we had were, how can we keep our youngest members engaged and give them a good experience? It would be unfair for us to take new members and not properly train them and throw them onto the football field and do a show like we would normally do. And then a couple things happened. Our competitive circuits aren't holding competitions. So the competitive side of what we do is totally wiped out. So the band staff, we all got together and said, all right, we're not competing, so what can we do? All right, and we have limited time. What can we do? So we made some choices on how to best provide an experience to everybody. And so far, so good, right, guys?
Yeah.
So so we're playing some music that maybe we wouldn't normally play, that wouldn't necessarily be competitive pieces, just more for the crowd, since, our main gig right now is playing for football games. So that's a big effect of how all this is. But every day we're doing temperature screenings, we're filling questionnaires out, all right, and then social distancing everywhere. So let's see if we can get Eric back in.
Hey.
He's there.
Hey!
Hey.
So let's go on to an obvious one, a good one. So how are we doing so far?
I'm having a great time, if I do say so myself. I mean, granted, with all this COVID stuff, it's definitely not normal. I know for a couple of my closer friends, we have handshakes that we do before full runs or where we see each other. So it's kind of hard because it's like a routine that we do, but it's always fun. I'm loving the music. It is so much fun to play. Eleanor Rigby is probably my favorite. That's like the most upbeat. It's great. I think all of our audience members will very much enjoy it. I see the staff, their minds turning every time I look over. I'm like, see James, let's have the clarinets do this, or let's have the saxophones do that. I'm like, I love how their minds work. It's just, I'm really excited.
Yeah. Last night we had a great rehearsal. It was the first time we had major chunks of the band together to work through a full production number, and you just feel the excitement that was on the field. So I felt like last night was a big breakthrough of it. Almost felt like band like we're used to. It's been band all summer, but just different. But I think last night kind of felt like band as usual, a little closer. You guys agree with that?
Yeah.
I definitely felt like even with a mask, I kind of feel like it is still pretty normal. Like the energy's up, it's all there. It's just with a face covering and a little bit of distance, but I think it doesn't feel much different. It's just when you're with the people that you like are the closest with, it's just no different to me because I'm just with them and I know how to be myself, and you're just with the people you love.
Something I enjoy about this year is being able to see like the new kids come up and seeing them develop from when they first came to like where they are now, because like a lot of them are just like starting to fit in with that crazy family that we have now, and it's really nice to see that because like they're all having a good time and we're all having a good time, and it's a little weird like going and like not being able to like go crazy and hug everyone and like have a good time, but regardless of that, we're still having like fun playing the music. I know a lot of the new people are enjoying the music, and teaching them how to like go along with the marching band ropes. It's pretty like neat seeing them grab the rope and just go full blast at it.
Yeah, we're seeing as we get more time together, because that's been the biggest struggle to me is, we just haven't had the time. We didn't have a band camp like we normally would, and all that time that we would spend together to develop the relationships, we're slowly starting to just kind of knit themselves together as we get to know each other. And the wide-eyedness of the new members of what is this thing I'm doing now, is starting to become clearer to them. So, but you guys are a big part of that. Our student leadership is doing a great job navigating everybody through it, and so thank you for that. So what's been challenging? How about besides weather? Because one of the things that I'll speak first on this. As tonight's a result of it. We're not allowed to be in the building, so we're not allowed to rehearse in the building just due to the numbers of people in the band. So for me to say bands canceled is like unheard of, and this year it's happened 5 or 6 times because there was the threat of rain or threat of showers, and we just can't we don't have any alternatives. But so to me, that's been a challenge, working with weather constraints, because normally we would just move inside and rehearse and, have sectional work and, progress in another way. But, just having to cancel rehearsals has been tough for me. How about you guys?
I think it's just like the social distancing and like COVID-19 in general. Like, again, like we can't touch each other. Like we can't show any like personal, like any social interaction with each other, and it's like kind of difficult to like that we have to talk like 6 feet apart, and like on top of that, like as well as like time also, like we haven't had like the opportunity to like go to have like a full day camp or like a full band camp together, and that's like usually the time where we get to really know each other, get to go grow closer together and to get to spend time together. And like like we just it's just like it's heartbreaking too, but at the same time, like the way how we're adapting to this year given the situation, I think it's just incredible how we're all like paying attention, like knowing how to make good decisions.
I completely agree.
Me
So
too.
All right. Let's see. Let's go on to our next topic here. So, what advice would you guys give, all right, to some of our new members on how to navigate band and high school?
So when you're doing both marching band and you're in high school, or even just in general with school, because when you're like, at least for say like Katie has to go right to tennis and then goes to marching band. So you have to always figure out how to like get your homework done. If there's any time like homework has to like get done, and like if you have to go to band, like when you go to band, when you come home, you gotta get right back on the homework and just get, because grades are always first priority. And so that was a challenge for me earlier. I feel like this is the first year that I've actually like started to do really good, and it's kind of awkward since it's my junior year, so that's the hardest year. But like for some reason, this is the year that it clicked. Like I'm like getting everything done, and just like staying focused and always having a drive to like get better, whether it be on the field or academically. Like always have a drive to push yourself to um, just believe in yourself that you can get anything done, and then I think you guys would start to see like good things coming ahead of you.
Mhm.
Yeah, going on that lines, Eric, it's just kind of like the best thing I can tell you is focus on your time management and maintain your grades. Like maintaining your grades definitely have a big part, because if you don't maintain a certain grade, you may not be able to participate in band or any extracurriculars that you choose. So I always think that maintaining grades and learning time management, like Eric said, I do 2 sports in 1 season. So I have to maintain my time management where I have free time. Okay, let's get some homework done so I can turn it in and not have a 0 in the grade book. And also having time management, like discipline as well. Like discipline yourself to sit there and do the work, discipline yourself to practice or something like this. It's just obviously with the situation, it does make it easier because we have more time at home. So we have more time to grind on that homework. But during school for me, I don't leave the school until like 9 or 9:30, and I'm there at like 6:45 in the morning. I don't leave at all.
Yeah,
It's a lot.
our student athlete musicians are doing double triple work, and then trying to squeeze a little life in there, outside of those activities. But you love what you do, and it
Oh, yeah, I love
and that,
it.
that pulls you through. You love tennis and you love playing in the band, and those things make it easier to work through when you're doing things you love, for sure. How about you, Henry? Any how do you do it? You got 5 AP classes, all
Yeah.
right? So it can be done, all
Yeah.
right, is what you're telling everybody. All right. So
Yeah.
what else would you throw out to everybody?
Yeah, so like on top of like time management, you have to learn to set priorities. Okay, so like what comes first? Which class has the most homework? What homework is due tomorrow? Which homework is due like the next 2 days? So what I do is try have a list, like have a planner, have an organized like that has a list of all my classes along with all my homework that's due in certain due dates, and I also have like a calendar that lists all the activities that I do. So like this year I'm doing marching. Well, of course I'm doing marching band. I'm also the girls tennis manager. I do have the 10 matches those days, and I'm actually also in a college class this year because of a conflict in my high school schedule. But yeah, like it's also learning to like setting priorities and
Wait. That's 5 AP classes at the high
Yeah.
school and a college course?
Of course, yeah.
Slow down,
Oh,
Henry.
Henry.
Yeah.
Henry, you're so young. You're gonna,
And like yeah, like
time, Henry. You have plenty of time.
yeah, like they're like
No,
literally
but good for you. Good for you.
there are times where like I'm very stressed, I'm very overwhelmed, and there are times where I think about like oh my gosh, I can't handle this.
Mm.
But it's like staying true to yourself. Like, what do you think needs to get done? And when you're at sports, when you're at band, you're there. You have to maintain your participation, your commitment, because that's who you are as an athlete or a musician. And for me, it's like yeah, it's kind of like hard at this. It's kind of hard maintaining all that all those schedules. but over time, I'm just learning to adapt through it, adapt and overcome, face the challenges, and in the end, you're gonna say, wow, that was stressful, but I managed to get through it. And I can tell that new members, if you have any questions about certain classes or any certain activities, please ask any of us. You can ask Eric, Katie, or me. You can ask any of us about honors classes. I've taken a ton of those, especially about the AP classes that I'm taking this year. So if you're having any troubles or you just need any questions about specific classes, you can ask any of us.
Because most likely the teachers that any of us had or that you have, we've had them before, or that we know a little bit about them. So don't be afraid to.
It's not just us. It's not just us three. It's literally everyone else, like who's a sophomore, who's a junior, who's a senior this year. They've all probably have taken the same classes as you have. So don't be afraid to ask them. Like, hey, what'd you do What'd you do in this class? Like, was it hard, or like, was it difficult? Was it hard maintaining all the work?
And something for me is like, I think about how marching band is like the biggest family out of all the groups in school, because at least that's what I think. Because when I'm in baseball, we have our own, like, we're all like brothers there, but like when I go to marching band, it's like a full family, and like everyone gets along. And when we're in school together, we can all like ask each other for help, and it's like we'll always be there for each other. So that's my favorite thing about marching band.
I love that. I think that's a great sentiment to kind of to wrap up on. You share a couple pictures from a recent rehearsal. Our social distance arc, everybody with 6 feet side to side. And then even though we're doing limited things, we're still incorporating props into the show and getting some choreography and getting everybody staged properly. All right. And our drum major, Jordan, is doing a great job leading the band. And, like I said, last night was the first time we got to all be on our field together, which was pretty awesome. And we're looking forward to continue with great things. So hopefully we won't have too many of these rainy night live streams, but if we do, it's okay, because there's lots to talk about. So thank you guys for joining me. All right, and giving you some time to share some of your thoughts and ideas. And good luck to Henry. All right, he'll be up till 2 a.m. tonight working on some more work. All right, we'll keep you in our thoughts, Henry. All right, no, sincere thanks to everybody, and thanks to all of our band parents who are helping us get through this time, and to all the members who are doing a great job with all the distancing and holding the guidelines. Just really taking everything seriously so that we can continue doing what we love and keeping each other safe at the same time. It can be done. And so with that, I'm going to say thank you for joining us tonight. Hopefully this was a nice conversation to fill some time. And want to thank Katie, Henry, and Eric for joining me here tonight. And good night, everybody. Thank you very much.